Chicago's Botanic Gardens. You know, I've filmed a lot of wonderful places throughout the years. This place has been a place that I regularly go to every few years or so. Every time you go there, it's just it's more inviting than it was the prior time that you went there. They have everything that you can imagine. I mean, it's just really a comfortable place. Spend a day, and man, you'll spend a day here because it's like 385 acres of Botanic Gardens, beautiful fountains. The buildings that are there are just amazing. I'm going to give you a little bit of advice when you go there, because when you come into the place itself, they have all kinds of information desks in there. Pick up a calendar, pick up a brochure that tells you what's going on. I mean, like I say, every time you turn the corner, it's something different. They have a complete train layout. It probably takes up about a half an acre of land, and the trains go around. It's just amazing to see this with the, I'm kind of a train aficionado, and to see the bridges that they built and the curves, and they go in and out of buildings and stuff. It's really amazing. Here we go. The Hollywood sign, very creative. This is one of the things I really, really enjoy about it. I'm gonna touch on some things. There's a garden for cactus, but it's not just cactus. It's like I think I read something. It was like 30 or 40 different styles of cactus there. And you know what? It's a wonderful place because it's a place where you could people watch too. The atriums they have, the outdoor stuff is magnificent, but the indoor stuff also is. And I really, like I say, I pick up a brochure, and I would even bring a little marker with where you can check off if if you've been through this place or that place, because it's so big and it's so tastefully done that, you might not walk down this path, but this path will take you down to another building full of just amazing plants. The gardens that they have, I mean, the architecture itself with the way they put this place together was just really amazing. One thing I want to mention too is, we've started on radio again. We're on WCPT AM 820 Saturday afternoons at 4. Chicago history and automotive heaven. Hopefully we're going to use a little bit of this in the radio shows, and the videos. We'll be able to promote everything back and forth. So tune in there for Richie Zie, Chicago history and automotive heaven. Richie takes the mystery out of Chicago history. I went there. This was last summer. We went there. It was right after COVID was coming to a somewhat of an end. The day I went there, it rained like every day for like a couple of weeks before we got there. So this was a nice Saturday, sunny day, but it was a little warm out. And with all the rain we had, like for a few weeks before me going there, the humidity was extremely high. So one thing I want to do, also suggest, if you go to enjoy Botanic Gardens, bring some water. Make sure you're hydrated before. Like I say, 385 acres. And like I did, man. Well, I brought my television camera and everything, so I was able to get this professional footage that we're seeing right now. But bring your camera, bring your phone camera, because you're going to want to take some pictures of this garden. They have garden styles from all over the world. I mean, from the education center, you really want to go there. Japanese garden, the Heritage Garden, Explorer Garden, and Conservation Center, Science Center. A lot of history. There's a lot of things you can read up on, and it's a special place where you go to enjoy the beauty of Mother Nature. Man, she's been around since the beginning of time, and with places like this, she's had a lot of help with this place. But they started with, a park district. This is part of Chicago's Park District. Botanic Gardens is part of that. So, like I say, there's so many names for gardens that they have there where people actually put up money, funding, and everything else to give us what we have, what we can enjoy. It's on the North Shore. I'm just going to tell you the town. It's like Glencoe, Illinois. That's up on the North Shore. It's not far from the Wisconsin border. But this was really done so well. I believe, I want to say about 20 years or maybe even more, 25 years ago, one of our governors, it was George Ryan, that actually put up money so that they could expand it and do some more work there. I think they put in a whole big pond. There's a lot of ponds. There's waterfronts, water shore, fountains. Man, it's just, I just enjoy it. I really, really do. And I hope you enjoy it too. It's really something to see. The paths, like I said earlier, you walk down the paths. Make sure you take the path because it'll take you somewhere of beauty. The rock formation. But this is the lakes and the ponds. I believe they did build a pond there about 25, maybe 30 years ago. And it's just stocked very well. You know what? I think I'm going to let you guys enjoy this. I'm Richie Zie for Chicago History, Automotive Heaven. Tune into my radio show Saturday afternoons at 4 p.m. on WCPT 820 AM. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and my website, which is richiez.com. Tour Chicago with Richie Zie. Personal and private tours, 2 people, 4 people, or 6 people. A tour of Chicago you'll never forget. Chicago is our inspiration. The Mag Mile, Museum Campus, Historic Chicago, Theater District, Millennium Park, Water Tower, Art Institute, and so much more. Call Richie Zie at 312-841-2560. Our website is at www.richieze.com. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Richie Zie. GoFundMe page. Very important that we get funding for projects like this. We also do historic presentations of Chicago on Zoom. So tune in at richiez.com